Xbox supply issues is starting to clear up and Sony announces more games for the PC. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. We have a few things to get into today, starting with an update on the supply issues for the Xbox Series X. By this point I am sure most people are aware just how hard it is to get your hands on a current generation console. For the most part, both the Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 consoles are almost impossible to find. Both these consoles launched in November of 2020 and almost a full year later, supply has not improved at all. Although it has been reported that PlayStation has sold over 12 million consoles and Xbox sold just over 8 million, the demand for both systems still far outweigh the supply. Now, as difficult as it is to get your hands on one of these consoles, apparently supply is about to improve, at least for the Xbox Series consoles. Xbox is shaping up to have a massive end of the year with big AAA exclusives set to release. Both Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite will be due in November and December, and with these titles releasing day and date on Game Pass, Xbox will be looking to take this opportunity to push more hardware. As per notable industry reporter Christopher Ding, word is that the Xbox Series X supply will improve quite a bit for the end of the year run, just in time for Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon. Microsoft will utilize these games and Game Pass as a key hardware selling point during the Christmas sales window. Now I have to say I have noticed supply slowly improving here and there. I can actually start to point at a few stores that have consoles in stock, and although it has been reported that supply will be low until at least the middle of 2022, I do think that we will start to see consoles pop up more and more as we move closer to the holiday season. But then let's move on and talk about Sony just for a little bit, as some big news came from them last week that stated that more of their games will be making its way to the PC. Now this is something that we have been hearing about for a while now, and even seen with titles like Death Stranding and Horizon Zero Dawn making its way to the PC, but as per Sony themselves, even more titles is slated for the platform. Sony stated that they are working with a bunch of studios, and going forward they are planning to leverage these studios to increase the development capabilities of the PlayStation studios and diffuse the expertise necessary to deploy games to PCs and mobile devices. Now again, we have seen Xbox doing this for a while now, and it was only a matter of time before Sony followed suit. The mobile and PC space is the two largest gaming platforms out there, and it is important for Sony to start competing more. Microsoft has fully embraced both, and it is important for Sony to start doing the same. Now I think it goes without saying that there are a select few that is upset by this news. Those who spend their time trying to gatekeep games, those who instead of siding with gamers choose to side with corporations and shill for them, those who choose to worship a piece of plastic underneath their televisions instead of wanting to see all gamers enjoy games. Although I do not think that there is anything wrong with having a preferred platform, I think all of us do. I have stated on many occasions before, I choose Xbox over PlayStation, and I make no apologies for it, and if you choose the opposite, neither should you, but it is weird to resist this hard against your fellow gamers. Exclusives is a big part of consoles, and I do understand the need for them, but more gamers being able to access games is always a good thing. A person having access to Halo on PC or even on the PlayStation does not change my experience with the game on Xbox, and at the end of the day, before we are Xbox gamers or PlayStation gamers or PC gamers or Nintendo gamers, we are just gamers. Instead of rooting for Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo, we should be looking out for our fellow gamers first. Again, if you like what a platform does, if you like what a company Sony does. There is nothing wrong with supporting them, there is nothing wrong with choosing one over the other, but once you have made your choice, you should focus on the platform that you love and respect those who went with another. But anyway, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.